He was an unwanted child, born out in the wild to a Zulu maiden, Nandi was her name. Senzan Kokona was his royal father, and to marry a commoner maiden, that would bring him shame. Ridiculed by his herd boy peers, bullied, insulted by their jeers. Later on he grew to more than 6'2", killed a mamba and a leopard with his hands, like David killed a Goliath of a man. He was the greatest warrior Africa ever knew. Was Shaka the warrior, the general, the philosopher, in God, la Sigidi, beware the battle cry. Though he was a singer, a joker and a dancer, those that defied him were all condemned to die. Went to Ingonyama, the smith that made the armor, and said, make me a spear that is short and sharp and wide. Temper it with human liver to give it magic power, with a strong wooden handle bonded up with hide. He said he'd change the ways of the warriors of yesterday. He'd throw away their sandals and toughen up their feet. They'd fight at close quarters with Arthur-like Excaliburs. They'd close around their enemies with agility and speed. Dingishishwayo, the chief of the Mtetwa, made Shaka commander of his Sizwe brigade. But Shaka was brooding, Zulu clans and tribes were feuding. Deep in his mind, a decision was made. The way to unite them was to conquer them and fight them. The Buthelezis, the Dlaminis fell to his battle plans. This way he could shape them into a mighty nation. Mbatene and Danwe, Kumalo and other clans. Was Shaka the warrior, the general, the philosopher, in God lies Sigidi, beware the battle cry. Though he was a singer, a joker and a dancer, those that defied him were all condemned to die. From the wild Zambezi and the shores of Lake Malawi, down to the banks of the rolling River Kai. From the blue Indian Ocean to the Kalahari sand dunes, Shaka's mighty empire dominated far and wide. He said the only way to unite and rule a Zulu nation, from discipline and punishment there should be no place to hide. He lived by the blade and cruel executions at the hands of his brother Dingaan. That's the way he died. Shaka the warrior, the general, the philosopher, in God la Sigidi, beware the battle cry. Though he was a singer, a joker and a dancer, those that defied him were all condemned to die. Deep in history's dark, there is a tiny spark, glowing behind every ancestral name. It's there both day and night to instantly ignite the pride of the Zulu nation's constant flame. Shaka the warrior, the general, the philosopher, in God la Sigidi, beware the battle cry. Though he was a singer, joker and a dancer, those that defied him were all condemned to die.